Hi there. They always tell us to keep the politics out of it. Out of music, out of comedy, movies, sport, out of football, soccer, where it becomes a last resort. They always tell us to keep the politics out of it. And with the FIFA World Cup beginning next week, we're hearing it again. Just enjoy the football. Just watch the matches. Just leave the politics at the door. We're tired of the grandstanding and don't want it anymore. Well, it's a nice idea, a comforting idea, but it does always strike one as a little strange because politics is not some unwelcome guest standing outside the stadium hoping to sneak in. Politics and football at this level are actually somehow akin. Politics got there long before any of us did, long before the fans arrive, long before the television cameras go live, long before the opening ceremony. Why? Well, the World Cup itself, God love it, is built around nations, flags, anthems, borders, and identities, not to mention dodgy rules, economic elitism, ethical paradoxes, atrocity, whitewashing, and nowhere does this feel more complicated than it does for many Iranians, because Iranians love football. The World Cup is woven into our memories, childhoods, families, moments of collective joy, and a national story that has not always offered many reasons for celebration. But today, many Iranians find themselves caught in a painful contradictory situation. They want to support Iranian athletes. They want to celebrate Iranian excellence, but they do not want to be seen supporting a regime that has imprisoned, tortured, and killed Iranian people. And more than ever, this major tournament brings the same uneasy questions. What exactly are we cheering for? Who exactly is being represented? And what responsibility, if any, belongs to players who wear the jersey of a country whose government many of their supporters reject and intend to overthrow? They always tell us to keep the politics out of it. And then FIFA decides that the lion and sun flag, a symbol that represented Iran long before the Islamic Republic ever existed, is somehow too political for the stadium. Think about that for a moment. An organization attempting to remove politics from football finds itself making a political decision about which symbols millions of people may display. A decision that is decidedly political in every way. A decision intended to avoid controversy creates even more controversy. This is one of the great FIFA follies. They tell us to keep politics out of it, but for many people around the world, and for many Iranians in particular, politics was already in it. It was in the flag, it was in the anthem, it was in the questions of identity, freedom, representation that existed long before kickoff. The real folly is pretending otherwise. So, if you need to cozy up to dictators or ban flags or live by your hypocrisies or overcharge or allow a nation who just slaughtered tens of thousands of young people and dissidents to play as if it's all okay, you do your thing. But let's not pretend that this is somehow devoid of the political ring. They always tell us to keep the politics out of it. And that's the word again this year, sure. But get ready for the Iranian people to fly the lion and sun flag without fear.